Bữa nay có Maitreya nữa. We request everybody 1 minute. Keep silent to pray for peace in the world. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. Good evening from
Thank
the.
you. Namaste.
Yeah.
Photo.
Everybody else okay?
Okay. Okay.
From the different continent. Now the topic today we discussed relating the benefit and merit.
Yeah, we have UK.
Yeah. You see, when we say giving is very simple, but when we apply in our life, this is not so easy.
Yes.
As I told you, I spent so many years traveling many countries, try to study the reason why many rich people not last become poor. Very interesting. Yeah. Even there are certain countries on the planet, 15 years ago, they are the richest, but now they are the poorest. Why? And the person, they have the most powerful planet. At last, they lost everything. So this is the secret. We hope our discussion will lighten so that we can learn many good things. So the giving, why? I put many questions to many rich people. The reason why many rich people, majority rich people at last become very poor. Very interesting. And very few people, the answer. Even the last time there are some big scholars. I put the question. It's a very simple question. The reason why the Buddha, he practiced only a few years, he got enlightenment. But we practice so many years. Yeah. And we do not get enlightenment. And this question I put to the Buddha many times when I was in Bodh Gaya. Very interesting. So now, today the giving is simple, but not so easy. Yeah, if we can do, so many wonderful things come to us. Yeah, so many things come to us. I can give you good, this also not so easy. So many rich people, they collecting money. They never give to the people. Whenever they offer few things to the monastery or to charity, they counting, they thinking. But if they go to casino for gambling, they spend many $1,000s, many $100,000, even $1 million. But it is not the law of karma. So today's the topic is interesting. I would like to invite some speaker, please sharing what merit and what benefit we get from the giving. But I mean, it's a right giving. So I would like to invite Professor John. Because last time we said the joy of giving. So this time we discuss about the merit and the benefit from giving. And please, you give your experience, right suggestion for a better society.
Okay, thank you, Master. Namaste. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Yes.
I can talk an example. I have an example in my life. A little bit more than 2 years ago, I was in Australia and struggling with a lot of work. Things were not flowing, not going well. I was having troubles with this, everything. You know, sometimes our life is just difficult. And I was having dinner with my friend, and he said, don't worry, pick out 10 charities and just give money to 10 different charities. Give it anonymously, just give the money from your heart, give to that. And I went, oh, I didn't want to because my money, I didn't think I had enough money. And so I meditated on it and I thought about it and I've gone, okay, I just did. I picked out 10 different charities and gave money to 10 different charities. And I forgot about it. I just kept working and working to make more money so that I could come to Vietnam. And then all of a sudden, everything just became easy. I changed my ticket to come to Vietnam earlier. If I came later, I would not have been because of COVID. So I was here before COVID. I met my wife. I've met some wonderful friends. The only thing I can think of that changed was my thinking. Was if I gave without expecting anything, and I gave to charities that I thought were worthy of the money. And so I can tell you, if you give, you know, it can come, the receiving comes in different ways. I'm a very, very, very fortunate man, very lucky man to have a good life, a good wife. I can still earn some money while the lockdown is on. I have met you and Master Huyen and Thay, and my life is very, very sweet. I can say that there are so many examples of that when we can give, and so I am very, very fortunate that I can have that direct experience from being able to give, and now that's what I do. Can give. If I can give, I give. But I have seen many people, exactly like what Master Huyen said, at the casino. Oh, they'll put in hundreds and thousands of dollars. But the charity goes, oh, please feed the poor. Here's $5. You know, it's that. So the credit, something happens in the universe when we give to other people. Something happens. I don't know how, but I know that everything is wonderful. I'm very happy. That is my experience with this. Yes.
Okay, thank you, John. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You follow the law of the nature. More giving, more you getting. Yeah, I wish particular leader and in the world, more giving, certainly they get. That is the law of the nature. Because I saw many selfish people, they so-called, they are very rich. They giving only by mouth, but never practice. Then I congratulations you. But you did not learn this from any professor or master, but you practice the law of the nature. So this is come. Yeah, that congratulations. You see, for example, the last time a pandemic happened in India. So you remember I appealed. And Vietnam, we collected a little money, then we buy the oxygen cylinders, and then we send to India. And within very short time, when a pandemic, COVID-19 happened in Vietnam and India, they bring 1,000 times more than we gave them. That's in the law of the karma. Yeah. So this I'm watching very carefully. The people, when they are selfish, their life is very terrible. They have a lot of money, but they are not happy life. And even that, I'm telling you, you can watching around you. So many cases happen. But you see, for example, during the war of Vietnam, I watching. Many people, they take profit about the war. They collecting copper, utensils for selling. They very rich. And before the fall of Saigon, they carry a lot of many $100 million to the war, to the foreign country. They keep in different bank. But now, I don't want to tell the name, but now many of them become the beggar. Whole family become poor. So what happened? So I can tell you this is a secret I discovering. I try to research many countries. At last, it's a very, very clear, very scientific, very logical. I can prove in a scientific way. For example, the person, when you're eating, when one taking food 1 week, then if you do not go to the toilet, what happened? It's a broken, isn't it? So many countries now in the world, we don't want to say the name, what I think, observing. Thank you very much. You share the real experience, and you have the many merit and benefit because you practice and you respect the law of the nature, the law of the karma. Now it seems to me, I find there's one vice chairman, Venerable Maitreya. He's still there? The vice chairman? No? Okay, now I would like to invite Pico Pranyadip.
Yes. Namaste to every participant.
Yes.
So this the subject is a very, very unique subject. And by this subject, the people will be aware. And what is the importance of give and take? Actually, the give and take is the law of the nature, universe. Always in the nature, earth are ready to give. Earth have so many the fruit, mango, apple. These are so they are always giving us water. Water also they are giving us. Air also giving us, and the fire also giving us. This is the giving, and the take. We are the taking. So this is a very simple the law of the nature. And this nature who are not accepting, it means in future they will be in the very distress. Actually, the rich people we need. Rich people we need and intelligent people we need because without the intelligent people, without the rich people, the life is very difficult. rich people know how to earn the money, and also the intelligent people, they know how to use the money. So, but sometimes ignorance appears in their mind. They think this is my knowledge and I can't give to another, but the nature is the give and take. So if they will not follow the give and take the law, then they are in the distress. Buddha time also, and this time also, somebody want to take by force, by gun, by the power, but at last the Buddha gave the the mantra, and that mantra is the karuna, mahakaruna, great compassion. By great compassion, if someone are speaking, the intelligent people and the rich people are giving a lot. Buddha also have the one mutt, and they have a lot of the land. So when the one leader, Sarvodaya leader, when they went to them, they donate their 1,000-acre land for the university and for the others also. So by great compassion, we can change, not by force, not by the abusing. So mostly by abusing, by force, people want to take. So this is not the real way. By the great compassion, if we will teach them, we will aware them. So they are also understanding they are the duty and they are the giving. Still the rich people, they don't know the rich people are keeping the money in the bank. From the bank also, that money is going to the needy people. But they are not understanding. They understanding I am not giving. But anyhow, the money is going because we are taking. So giving is a necessity. Give and take is just this is the nature of the law. Without this, we can't do anything. Suppose the mother gave the birth to the child. Mother gave birth to the child, and the joy coming and the attraction coming, benefit is coming. They saw the baby, and after that attraction, they start to nourish the baby, and baby stand. After that, when the mothers become old, that time she need, maybe father old, that time he needs some service from the son and the daughter. But sometimes the son and daughter are also comes in ignorance. They kept the father and the mother outside of the house. Mother and father, they made the house. They do a lot of the effort to nourish the baby, but when their time come, that time the son and daughter are keeping the father and the mother outside of the house, and they are the coughing, and if they need the medicine, they also medicine not giving. Sometimes they close the door, not giving the food on the time, not giving tea on the time. So this is the ugly scene in this nature also have. So this ugly scene, when we not study, when we not going under any teacher. Suppose teacher are giving so many the knowledge to us. A spiritual teacher always giving the right knowledge. So why the ignorance are appearing? Because we are not going to under the experienced teacher. Just as like you, always you are keeping this subject. Always you are keeping it. It means you want the people should be give. You want people should be take. Take and give is the nature. So many times you are keeping this subject, because by this subject the society will be in the happy. Society will be no poverty. Poverty is a very bad. Buddha also said about the poverty. Poverty is just we can't say anything. This is a very this is not the good. So poverty is the one the suffering, and we have to ready to vanish to finish the poverty. Suppose the street boy collecting the bottle and paper from the rubbish pile, and they are going to the market and selling. So So this also have the ugly scene in this in this society. So this ugly society, this scene, who will change? Who will change? We can change, and the intelligent people can change. Who have the money, they can change. They are not the bad boy, but without the teaching and without the proper guidance, their mother and father also are the same. Without the
What happened?
This wrong way they are teaching. So this is our duty, like the spiritual people and the intelligent people are the duty to guide him. So if many examples we are seeing, sometimes the street boy are collecting the paper from the dustbin, from the rubbish pile, and after that giving the teaching. Same boy, daughter, girl, or maybe the baby, girl, or maybe the boy, they becomes the very good boy, and after that they also becomes the rich, and also maybe engineer, doctor. So saving the boy, saving the society, this is the duty. So give and take is just nature. This is inverse nature. This inverse nature we have to follow. If we will follow, then the poverty will be finished from this earth. So this is our duty. Poverty is a very bad. So we have to be ready to finish the poverty. So at last, I want to say this subject is a very unique and always the new, not the old. So this subject, if we are keeping in the mind, so the one day the poverty will be not on this earth, because poverty are because we are not in the good guidance, and the mother and father also not giving them good teachings. So due to that, but the intelligent people, rich people are need, but they also sometimes coming in the ignorance. So it is our duty to go to him and teach. This is your duty now to save the poverty and the poorness and the just needy people who are need something. We have to give them. So this subject is always a new subject, and it will be never will be old, and we have to be aware to the people always. This is the nature. This is the nature of the universe, give and take, because the nature are always ready to give us. So we have also ready to give. So at last, I want to say this subject is a very the deep subject and very lovely subject. And if the generation, if the B people will follow this, so I think that one day our society will be happy. And to keep the happy, this is our duty. And when we saw the distress, the people, they have no bread, no food, no water, no house, and no drinking water. Then that time, what they are the feeling. So that time maybe that time also after not taking the good guidance, so they have no food, they have no water, they have no house. But after that also they are taking intoxication. Sometimes they are taking the ganja, sometimes taking the liquor. Why? Because they're thinking we have no anyone who can save me. So after that, after poorness also, they are going to take the intoxication. So this is the very dreadful time comes in their life. So that time it will stand for them. No, you have the people, you have your guardian. We are your guardian. Rich people are the guardian. Intelligent people are the guardian. So we can save their life. And so many examples we are seeing in this life. One time they are the very poverty, no food, no good house. Same time the intelligent people and rich people giving some help. So after getting the help, they start to read, they start to work. And the same boy one day they become the very rich, very rich. And after that, he also sometimes that the boy also when become the rich, they also forget sometimes. Because ignorance then will come in our mind, we can't say. So always teaching is a need. Even ignorance maybe that this time also can enter into the mind, and I can do the bad things. So this is the need. This is need to teach always. No stop. It will not stop. Why this condition coming? Because we are stopping. Intelligent people are stopping, rich people are stopping. This is not my duty. This is our duty. So always have to be ready to save them. If the spiritual people, rich people, and the educated people are ready to save this condition, so they will understand. Oh, we have also the guardian. When we are giving that time his mind becomes very, very happy. Oh, someone have my guardian, so I will follow him. And after that following, his life becomes a change. So I am very grateful to you. You are keeping this subject for the awareing the society, and this subject should be the always going to the society and the teachings. And school also, college also, university also, because this is a very, very important give and take is the nature of the universe. But this should be in their own language. We can say give and take is the nature of the universe. So by this, the effortless way, if you will doing this, the one day the suffering, one day the poverty will be finished. Then the world will be the happy. So this benefit we will get. So at last I want to say, your mind is very eager. Your mind is very eager to finish the poverty. Your mind is want to save the society. So this is a very, very unique mind, high mind. At last I am quoting to you. You are keeping always this subject, and also in that your preaching. Also in the preaching, always you are indicating, not in the just not in the one preaching, by action also. I am seeing your action when I went to your temple. So you have that time everything, but you are cooking by self. I saw the labor also was there, and the monk also was there. But you have everything, but you are cooking by self. And also you not told me for the cooking, but you gave me the food. But I saw what is the condition. You cooking the food, cleaning the plate, and walking on the food and the bicycle. And also walking in the paddy field. One post I saw you. So you are the you are growing the rice. So this all the growing the rice with the poor people. So poor people, if we join, they understand. Oh, he our the Godfather, he our the Savior, and we have to follow. So the life will be the safe. At last, I am very grateful to you. You are always aware us to give and take of the nature. And this subject always are the new. So always we have to go to the society to teach this. So thank you again to you.
Thank you, Reverend Pranyadip. It seems to me you also did a lot of things you gave. So I saw the picture this morning. You get the international award, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, congratulations. That is also because you gave a lot of things, service, so and many things. So congratulations. I hope in the future you will get another international award. Who is the giver of that award? Vietnamese monk?
Yes, Vietnam. Yes.
Okay. That's a distribute. He came to India.
No, now can't come India by just the phone.
I see. Okay.
Internet.
Oh, that's monk. Before he also studied in India.
Oh, studied in India. Okay.
Yeah, he studied in Chandigarh. Yeah. And now he also very well-known one. Good congratulations. Thank you. And now I would like to ask the speaker, Professor John, and you, and all the people. Now, how can we convince the people giving more than collecting, or we can sharing? How can convince them? By which is the best way? But seem to be now the consumer society, they collecting more than giving. So that is the big problem for our present society, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I need suggestion from different people. John?
Yeah, I think, Master, thank you. I think there's a couple of points. In the Western society, charities have become a business, not a charity anymore. Right. And they've lost a focus about giving. So I think education, somehow, to educate people that the charity is about giving, the charities, now some of them, if you give food and you give furniture and you give clothes, they look at it and go, "Oh, I don't want that. You know, I want the good things." It's become greedy, and I don't. Other than people becoming aware, so more people are becoming aware of that, and so they stop giving as much, even to the good charities. So I think education, the law of the natural law, when you give, you can receive. I think if we can, I know in the West it is very difficult for people to even think like that, because it's not in the education system anymore.
Right.
It was when I was younger, when I was young at primary school, it was always charity. We'd do charity drives and the community would help. But now there is nothing like that. So I think we have to somehow try and get the education system people to think of the community and helping out their community. And when they can help their community, then they help the next community and the next community, the next community.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very good suggestion. I think one of the best way, the art of giving, we have to start from the family and then school, from elementary school. So you see now, I find that one of the most complicated for society now, they encourage people consumer collecting. Therefore, many problems. So I agree with you. We would like to invite Connor. You are the young leader. And your suggestion. What is your opinion? How is solution? Yeah.
Not more like a solution. I would say it's more like my suggestion. Basically, if you ask me, I feel like in the modern world, we are getting more disconnected from other people, from one people to other. So if we like bridge the gap and show the impact what we are doing from the charity, and I believe the second most important thing for charity would be if we focus on self-reliance. Like, you know, they would be like making them self-sustainable instead of like properly giving them continuously. It's like, you know, Confucius has said, teach a man how to fish, he won't be hungry forever. But if you give the man a fish, he will just survive a day. So basically that's my second opinion. And third would be like, when we give something and we just show appreciation, right? So if we appreciate them somehow, I think that will also encourage them for more giving and, you know, more inclusion of, you know, part of a community or something like that. If we like, you know, include them in part of our money and part of a community, maybe we could like hopefully encourage people to give more. Those three are my opinions. Just basic suggestion. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you. I think young generation, now the John and all people, now let us try to find and to make a formula how to encourage people giving, but right giving, not wrong giving. Huh? And then our society will be better. Because like John, he has a giving charity, 10 parts charity, and after that, they get good. You get very good result. That is the good karma. When we give voluntary and good heart, so many wonderful things. So I also very much interest how we have the good formula and we encourage people. Yeah. Education, but not how to motivate. This become national policy, international policy. But now I find more and more the people selfish and many problems. So I would like to invite Takya, Wan Lamayi. Wan Lama.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Takya Yi.
Yeah. I'm speaking.
Yeah, please.
Okay,
we did not see your face.
Okay.
Yeah, we did not see your face. Yes.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you very much for everyone joining this group, and also thanks for you to inviting me in this group to participate. And so the subject is very unique and very deep. So it is also quite difficult to say about the subject. But somehow I will say something about giving or the benefit of giving. So benefit of giving is actually so many, but we cannot explain all at the time. So simply the benefit of giving is people, the society can be more happier, society can be more healthy, society can be more harmonious. So these are the benefits of giving. But this kind of benefit, if we say in the ordinary people or the those people who don't really have basic teachings of the Buddhist, they will not understand easily. So just now, earlier speaker said that to convince, to reach people to give more and instead of taking more, the best thing is to educate them or to explain them or to give them more explanation about the benefits of the giving. So once those rich people be able to understand what is the real benefit or credits of the giving, then they will open their mind to start giving more instead of taking. So number one, the most important thing is the basic teachings of the Buddhist, the benefit of the giving. So this is one thing. And then in my experience, I have been to many societies. The societies, those who are very stingy and then don't have a tradition of giving away, the society always remain as the same as before. There is no, increasing in the life or increasing of the lifestyle or getting better lifestyle in that kind of society. And the society, those who have traditionally giving, giving attitude or the giving, the habit or giving habit, then that kind of society, even though at the beginning they are very poor, very struggling life, but later on, because having the habit of giving away whatever they have taken, but also they have a habit to giving. So that kind of society always becoming better and better. So that it also showing that giving has the benefit to have a better life in the society. So this is just my experience. So the best reason to convince, or the best point to convince rich people to give more instead of taking, the best is education. That is my main point. So with this, I just would like to conclude my sayings here. So thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much, Takya. You reached to Kathmandu this morning?
Oh, no, I'm still in Pokhara. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to Kathmandu.
Okay, how is the road from Putwon to Pokhara?
Butwal to Pokhara is okay. From Butwal to Tansin is not very good. From Tansin to Pokhara is okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's stuck. How many hours from Putwon to Pokhara?
Pokhara 6 hours.
6 hours only?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
I hope after a few days, I will meet you in Kathmandu.
Sure. Please call me. Please call me. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Yeah. And namaste. Now I would like to invite Min Phúc Trí. Min Phúc Trí is there? No? And then architect Minh Tắc. Would you like to share some of your experience? You have a lot of experience how we encourage people to practice the act of giving, sacred act of giving. Yes? But anyway, try to speak English. Even look mom English, we can listen. No problem. No, you open microphone. No sound. Yes.
Thank you, Master.
Yes.
To me, I learned so much about the lessons of my master, and about the giving and benefits. I think that's the two phases of one nature law, out and in. So when we eat too much, but we eat too much food, that's we have many good things for our health. But if 2 days, 3 days, or 1 week, we do not come to toilet, it's a big problem. My master always speak like that. So in the normal life, but in the humanity side is same. Forgiving and get benefits. Thus are two phases of one thing. That's the nature law. when we forgive something, we don't maybe we don't wait and anything. We don't wait and anything, but follow the natural law. Always have the balance between out and in, between giving and receive, between forgiving and get benefit. That the natural law, the balance in the cosmos, balance in the humanity life. So in my profession, architecture practice, I always learn many things about that nature law. Always we should get the balance from volume, balance from energy, balance in everything. That to me, the very interesting thing we always learn from my master and always follow in my profession and my life. I only have the one thing to share with every people here. Thank you.
Thank you, Minh Bắc. You see this subject. Let us try to convince the different the country. They should introduce this subject to the school. Very important. Now many cause of the suffering also from this the problem. Mean the people collecting but not giving. Giving so much. You see, I'm very happy. So all the speakers share, particular John and Piku Pranyadip and all of you. So let us try. More giving, but giving the right way. It's more coming. If more collecting and no giving, then it shall be broke out. It will be broken. Like I give very clear example. When we're taking a lot of food, many days, but we do not go to the toilet. What happened? What people? I see you. I'm watching. Many rich people, when they become poor, I find majority are selfish. Selfish. I note down the name of the selfish people. Yeah, including the monk and nun. A spirit leader. What we dare not to say we don't want to hurt them. I'm watching. Even political leaders and leaders, we can own the leader, monk, nun, spirit or non-spirit. I tell you, I have witness. There's one Vietnamese, very rich. He collecting $20 million. Really, we work very hard. We traveling from this country, another country. We work very hard. Sometimes 20 hours a day. But that man, he did not work, but he's sitting and play. But he's intelligent or cunning mind. Then he collected 20 million. I watching. At last, you see, he pay very bad karma. It's a broken. It become big problem. Yeah. And on his relative also. Yeah. So, Professor John, I very much like I will supply you all this document, article. You should write a book about this one. And the people, they practice the art of giving. So, any young people?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Thầy Huyền Diệu. I'm Minh Phước Đạt.
Minh Phước Đạt. Yes, please.
Okay. So hi everyone. Thank you very much, Thầy Huyền Diệu, offer me opportunity to attend this very nice meeting. I also have listen from the many previous speaker. I think that's also the very nice experience. Also the lesson for all of us. Actually, I am a medical doctor. Doctor is also a job to save the people, and we also have a lot of things to do, and also very important that when I was in Japan to study the PhD in medicine, so my professor also teach me that the charity is not necessary to giving the money or doing it for free, providing the right information, the right service, like me as a doctor, the right diagnosis and the right treatment, the right price is also the charity.
Yes.
So alms giving brings the great blessings. Giving and making offerings a common practice of lay Buddhists. People who practice the giving and making offering must first of all come from the Rantaninists with a joyful heart. Give alms with a pure mind, not seeing yourself as a giver. If we give the alms with the mind of grace, we will pay tribute to our price and look down on the people. The giving to others means accumulating blessing for ourselves. Really, that's a very important point. That is, we know how to invest in a merit bank, helping others or making offering to monks without asking for anything to return is a difficult thing to do for those who are greedy and stingy. It is even more difficult for those who do not dare to give away that they love. For most part, what I consider to be the superfluous. So for them, it's also very good anyway. It is still better than someone who only know how to bring it back in many forms, or as Thầy Huyền Diệu said, only collect from others, from outside, not give, never do the giving. So that's also very important that I think that the giving and making offering is an act of doing good deed according to the law of cause and effect. It is an essential condition to us to eliminate the suffering, transform poverty and misery, no longer fear, poverty, and overcome insecurity in fear. In lie, it's like to arrow the pointing away, so that we will not longer be less extreme. So I also agree that the education of giving is very important, especially for the young generation. My parents also the roots of Buddhist, so I have my own experience. When my parents, my mother suffered the very serious disease, she found a diagnosis lung cancer in the last days, so very serious. Because I am a medical doctor, I understand that the situation, her situation very seriously. We cannot use any therapy because the location of the tumor is a very, very dangerous the area. We cannot use a chemical therapy or use other method. So almost my colleague and also the professor from America, United States, in Japan come to check my mother. They also said that we cannot do anything for her. So just wait 2 or 3 months, she will die. So in that case, actually I also very, very, very sad and also very painful. So I went to the temple. So I praised the Buddha. So I said, actually, now I don't know the way how to save my mother. So please offer me an advice whether I can treat for my mother or not. please tell me. So I lay the two paper. One is yes, another no. So I pray. So after pray, I pick up the one. Oh, that's the paper, right? Yes, treatment for my mother. So I back to the hospital. I talk with my colleague guys. Please have the chemotherapy for my mother. No one agree with me, but I said that, oh, she's my mother. I decide. I responsibility about my mother's life. Oh, so we started to treatment for my mother, and first week situation was very bad, very bad. Even though I also don't believe about myself, about the way. So I returned to the temple again. I pray again, and also the same way. I also pray the Buddha also the teach me whether I can continue, go ahead, or have to stop. So the Buddha said me, okay, please go ahead. So I returned to the hospital, also continuously offer the chemotherapy for my mother. So after 1 month, I could not imagine that my mother recovered very quickly. No one believes. So after 3 months treatment, my mother recovered almost about 90%. And luckily, he still lived 5 years more, healthy. And she also travel around the own Vietnam and went to Japan. And after that, of course, finally she died. But actually, I and all my family member also very happy and successful because she still have the very values time live in alive. So after my mother death, I also visited again the temple, and I meet the monk there, master there, and talk. So he also teaching me that because my mother always she's actually they're very good Buddhist. So he always do the giving every month, every year, for a long time. So she received, actually she suffered a very serious disease, but she actually she also received a lot of things from the Buddha or from the outside, so he can live 5 years more. I think that's a very, very, very valuable for us. So I think that's the giving or karma, the Thầy Huyền Diệu always teach us. I think that's very important. So now actually from the bottom of my heart, I also always thinking about that. And even I also have the children, 2 children. I also teach them how to do the giving, how to do the karma to the first in the family. They have to thank to all the people, take care of them when they still young and everything. And after that, for the neighboring, everything. So I think that's the message from the Thầy Huyền Diệu also very important. We not only express the giving, the benefit of giving, but the more important that we have to also teach the young generation the meaning and the benefit of giving, but how to express them, how to do the giving by their child, their age, everything. So I think that I hope very much that all the participants here also have the participate to express the message of benefit of giving from the Thầy Huyền Diệu to all the people, not only in Vietnam and in other countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Minh Phước Đạt. Now you are working in which hospital in Vietnam or foreign country?
We are now in Vietnam now, in Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, in Ho Chi Minh City, in the National Institute, University of Ho Chi Minh City, the medical faculty.
Thank you very much your speech. If possible, please you try to open international hospital in Nepal or India. Okay.
Thank you very much. That's
then
my
you,
expectation.
Yeah, you also teach them the art of giving. Yeah, thank you very much. Now I think the time is finished. I hope next week, if we if there's a snow earthquake, then we meet again.
Good. but give and take will be not.
Life is impermanent. But I'm very happy. Very good idea. Let us try our best to share the idea. I also very much happy. Many people they copy our Zoom talk and listen, and they send a message with the wonderful thanks to us. And let us together try to introduce our positive idea for better society. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this very
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody. Bye bye.